We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He was born to run the fast break. Jay Williams. The Golden State Warriors begin this game with the basketball. Curry. His first effort off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Beverly into the front court. They trail by 2. George, defended by Draymond Green. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Steph Curry. Missed his first. That one goes.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To George. Strong finisher, Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
That is great vision to set it up. And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Has a look. Almost, but no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
It's Steph at the controls. To Thompson. Green.
Defensive 3-second violation for Los Angeles. For the Golden State Warriors.
Got it at the line. Russell. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Leonard. Short jumper off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Leonard. George. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Clippers have the basketball. Kawhi Leonard guarded by Klay Thompson. For 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Russell. Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Curry with the basketball. Right now, 12 all. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for
Curry
Golden State.
to Alec Burks.
Alec Burks.
Trying to cash in. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Williams to Leonard. Draymond Green. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Curry into the front court. It's 14-12. Cleans it up. To Alec Burks.
You open, baby. Shoot that. Shoot
Curry. Cleans it up. Curry Buries it on the catch and shoot. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
It's Curry controlling the offense. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Curry to Thompson. Another chance. Curry to Alec Burks. Shot by Thompson misses.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Warriors with the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Here comes the screen. Steph Curry. He's now 4 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard. Smothering D. Green to Thompson. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kawhi Leonard can't connect. Warriors have the basketball. Steph Curry against George. Has a look. Yes, Klay Thompson. Now 4 for 9.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Alec Burks to Thompson. Trying to cash in. Shot by Thompson, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Paul George, he's 3 for 7. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's LA Clippers ball. Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. And he buries it.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And Draymond Green all in one motion. Give it to him for 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, Eventually, I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, the kick out for, guess what, another one.
And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Leonard to Williams. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Thompson to Curry. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's Golden State basketball. Russell. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Great feed. Sets it up. PG lets it fly. Deep two there. Won't go. Russell with it up top. Lead is 2. Curry to Thompson. To Leonard. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Williams to Paul George. Williams to Leonard. Williams. Off the iron. No good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. George. Green always looking for the steal. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last.
George, he drills the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curry. And the rebound taken in by George. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. The Warriors are now in the penalty.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Steph Curry against Paul George. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Nothing going here on that drive. D'Angelo Russell able to recover with the block. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. To George. Fires the 3. It was contested, but Paul George still dials in for 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Beverly into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Kawhi Leonard against the former Cougar. Beverly to Leonard. The drive right to the basket. Warriors have the basketball. The pass set it all up.
Klay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
George hits the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here comes the screen. Curry to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
George lets it fly. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads one. Not that time. And the basket good at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Thompson, great look and vision. Kicks it outside. LA Clippers with the basketball. George, and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Leonard. Willie Cauley-Stein sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
No, I missed a short one there.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Curry, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
George gets a shot up off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Steph Curry, tough matchup against George. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Paul George. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Substitution being made in this one.
Golden State, number 30, Stephen
Curry to Thompson.
Hey, good contest.
Can't connect. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. He was all over him. Curry into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Clippers have it. Patrick Beverly. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
2 for 2 on that trip. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Going to launch beyond the arc. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Driving right to the basket. Green to Curry. Defense making the ball carrier work. Clippers have got it. Slam dunk, Patrick Beverly.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Curry. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Deep three at the buzzer. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. And Jay, remember, this was a tie game at halftime. The 3rd quarter, that was disastrous.
Everything they did right in the first half, they're doing wrong in the 3rd quarter. Now it's time to get back to what the first half mentality was, because it's time for the 4th quarter.
Beverly. From the painted area, won't go down to Alec Burks. Now a shot by Thompson, no good. Draymond Green swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time, and his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Alec Burks. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Easy path to the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Clippers have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Goes